Zoom Zoom. You feel it. And with extra value now at Mazda, it's time to own it. Go for Mazda CX-3 Neo from $22,490 drive away, plus a $500 Go bonus. It's time to go.
News for Carey Covers for tarps of all shapes and sizes. Made to fit for trucks, grouper bins, trailers, boats and bunkers. Part of the Ace Radio Network, 94.5, 98.5 and 101.3 Mix FM.
14 degrees in Melbourne, becoming sunny. A top today 20. It's 9 o'clock. Good morning. I'm David Armstrong. The state opposition has questions about the community grants program set up as part of the suburban rail loop project. The $250 million scheme has so far funded $3 million in upgrades at sports grounds, theatres and other community facilities. But Shadow Minister for Transport Infrastructure David Southwick says some of those organisations are more than 5 kilometres away from the rail project.
We should absolutely have funds made available when sporting clubs are being impacted and community organisations are being impacted by major projects. But what this seems to be just a good promotional opportunity.
Serial killer Paul Denyer launches his bid for freedom today. He spent the past 30 years in jail for murdering 3 young women in 1993. Denyer's fate is expected to be decided by the parole board. The cashed-up Indian Premier League is set to decimate world cricket. Jordan Tunbridge reports.
A major shift in the cricket landscape is in the works as IPL power brokers buy up franchises across the globe. The Age is reporting Australia's top players could end up signing lucrative multi-team contracts worth up to $7.5 million. Player agent Neil Maxwell telling the paper players earn nowhere near that much representing their nation and might soon need permission from their Indian owners to play internationals. There are 13 Aussies currently playing in the IPL, including 4 with the Mumbai Indians, who also own T20 sides in other countries. In Melbourne, Jordan Tunbridge, 9 News.
The Housing Industry Association says going up is the key to solving the nation's housing shortage. The federal government's flagged 1 million homes will be needed in the next 5 years to cope with growing demand. But state and territory governments are already tens of thousands of homes short every year. Housing Industry Association's chief economist Tim Reardon says the days of the quarter-acre block may well be over.
We're building the same number of detached homes now as what we were during the recession in the early 1980s. We really haven't increased the volume of detached homes, and that's unlikely to happen. There's a limit to how much wider our cities can grow. But going up is certainly what needs to happen.
Residents of Hampton are vowing to fight the decision to close the local post office. It will shut for good on April 21. Locals say the alternative post offices proposed are unsatisfactory because of a lack of parking and they're too far away from public transport. Well, John Farnham has spoken of his darkest days in a new biopic coming to cinemas. He's opened up about the decades between his 2 careers, firstly as a pop singer in the late 60s, and then his reinvention with the album Whispering Jack.
Either I was working or I was asleep, so when I was awake, I was vulnerable.
People never really saw me as a credible singer.
She said, let's take Robert to McDonald's for dinner, and I actually couldn't take them. We didn't have the money.
He was pretty much broken. You ever get depressed at all?
Yeah, a lot.
A Box Hill woman admits she had a little cry after learning she'd taken out the Division 1 prize in Tats Lotto. The woman, one of 9 winners on the weekend, pocketing more than $580,000. Initially, she thought she was lucky enough to win just $582.
Sport for Horsham Bearings, Starlet Street, the district's largest range of industrial supplies.
Head-high bumps once again come into focus at the AFL Tribunal this week. Richmond's Tom Lynch looks set to receive a lengthy ban for his hit on the Bulldogs' Alex Keith. He's already going to miss an extended run of football after seriously injuring his foot. The Matildas will be out to bounce back from their shock loss to Scotland when they take on England in London tonight. England are unbeaten from their past 30 matches. And coach Tony Gustafsson expects it to be a tough warm-up for the World Cup.
It's going to be one of the toughest challenges that we have faced as a team. And we do it away in England, which makes it even tougher. And then we do it with some circumstances that were out of our control. We wish we could measure ourselves against them with ourselves being informed and have all players available. But we have about 8 to 10 players unavailable going into this game.
9:05, and that's the latest news and sport.
Are you a builder looking for training for yourself or your employees? Whether you're in the residential, commercial or civil construction sector, Master Builders Victoria offers a wide range of training services and programs from white card to senior leadership training that help take your career to the next level. With award-winning training by leading industry experts, talk to Master Builders Victoria today. Call 9411 4555 or visit mbav.com.au. RTO 3935.
Mix FM local news for Ararat News Agency. Printers, ink, toner, mobile repairs and a huge range of premium chocolates in Barclay Street.
Good morning, Emma Clarke with your local news headlines. Police and ambulance were in attendance of an accident at McDonald's stall yesterday afternoon, with one car ending up on the median strip on the highway and another into the front of the fast food building. It's been reported no one was seriously injured, with the highway and CB Street intersection closed off from 3:30pm for some time. And the fire danger period has ended at 1am this morning for Horsham Rural City, West Wimmera, Hindmarsh and the remainder of Yarri-Ambiac Shire. Whilst conditions are right for the FDP to be lifted, the CFA still reminds us to be vigilant around fires and any burning off we may do. Partly cloudy, a medium chance of showers most likely later tonight. The fire danger moderate. 19 tomorrow, cloudy with showers across the morning and afternoon. Also thunderstorms expected. 21 Thursday, mostly sunny with light winds, and Friday sunny with light winds, heading for a top of 22. Horsham 19 today, Stall and Ararat 17.
McDelivery has arrived on the My Macca's app. Available in select locations only. See an app for details.
It's 12 degrees.